Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K24. And remember, we'll be live on September 8th on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
As always, enjoy the game.
Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Thunder. The 6'8 creator, Josh Giddey, makes the hardwood his canvas. And looking for another masterpiece is... Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K. DA.
Thanks very much.
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. Now the opening lineup. For the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for Portland, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Little out there with Nurkic, and it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Thibault's checked in.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle.
Lillard against Dort. Giddey, the pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. 5 on the clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge. A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Williams finds Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Greg Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
And Portland making a change here. Whiteside's checked in.
You know, we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. On the wing, Williams. Down low, Dort. That shot off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Little. That one goes in. Little's got 6.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside, here's Little. Good tee by Williams.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
They get it again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position, he can take contact.
All free throws good from Dort.
it's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Simons finds Whiteside. Thunder with the rebound. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Dort, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That is Lou Dort coming with bad intentions, folks.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency of the range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. For the three. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Boom, he jams it straight down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Lillard the pass to Little. Williams with the defensive effort. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Holmgren wide open. No good from outside. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 1. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on target. A true leader with a winning mindset.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in.
And Doris, when you think Hassan Whiteside, what's the first thing that jumps into your mind?
Probably that lockdown defense, the ability as a shot blocker to intimidate people. Multiple seasons now, this is a guy who's led the league in blocks. Getting shots off around this guy is not an easy task. What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Lillard the pass to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Williams. Over Little. It's tipped. Here's Thibault. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. Simons with the ball. Williams picks him up. And it's Simons missing. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. Sharich checked in for the Thunder. Olszewski's come in for Williams.
Now on the floor for the Thunder.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Almost, but it rolls out. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Lillard. The second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Lillard's got 8.
What strength from Lillard. Just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Over in the corner, Dort. To the paint. Here's Sharich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Give Saric the credit for that. Boy, the defense pretty good. He was just better offensively. Nice job in the contest.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Dort. That shot off the mark. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Now, here's Simon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. A pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And so here is Oklahoma City. 8-point game. Pass to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended by Thibault. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Nurkic. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's Sharp. At the elbow, Nurkic. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. Dort misses.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Thunder making a change here. Now Simons. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Passes it to Reddish. A putback. Akusevsky grabs the miss. That shot is off. And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Time to get loud for your Blazers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Portland?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
They've got Cameron Reddish. Nurkic is out there with Winslow. Then it's Sharp, and it's Simons in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Williams passes to Giddey. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Williams. No good on the shot. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Sharp, the pass to Nurkic. Now here's Sharp. Misses the three. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his third foul so far. They're trailing by 12. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Simons, and he comes up with the deuce. Simons has got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. With the drive, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Frank, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question, because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And the pass to Joe. Outside Williams, 5 to shoot. From deep. The Thunder with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Sharch has checked in for Williams.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball. Driving the lane, and the wide open shot from Reddish, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Williams for 3, and the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Simons. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Whiteside's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. Yep, that one goes in there. Joe's got his second basket of the night.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Pass to Joe. He kicks it to Williams. Holmgren with it. He has 5. Inside. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Here's Resch. No good on the triple. Under trailing by 15. Here's Saric. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Lillard outside. Cloak loose. Right side, Williams. And foul on the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Nasir Little in for Justice Winslow. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead was cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Williams. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Nurkic. It's deflected.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Trailblazers leading by 8. Now here's Lillard. He's got 12. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Shoots from the line. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic, and it's blocked. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Whiteside's checked in for Portland.
Hassan Whiteside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
They get it back out to the right wing. Now here's Sharp, defended by Dort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Thunder coming to this one after the win against Los Angeles. There's the lob to Dort.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Lillard. Kuszewski grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 6 to the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Kuszewski. Here's Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Kuszewski.
Trailblazers ball.
1:06 left to play here in the half. Sharp, the pass to Little. Nice move. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Dort. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Simons surveying the D. Scooped up. Pass to Sharp. Fires the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Shoots over Nurkic. Holmgren can't hit.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Simons. He has 7. Bible on the wing. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. With 1 on the clock. That one misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland out in front, leading by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Damian, where does that game face of yours come from?
I think it's just the Oakland in me, really. I'm sure a lot of people know about the past, the Oakland point guards with Gary Payton, Brian Shaw, and Jason Kidd. And once you get on the court, it's time to compete. Off the court, I was raised to be a good person, high character person, but on the court, in between those lines, everything is out the window. It's time to win.
That 5-1-0's coming out, Damian. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 12 points, 7 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass and giving them a physical and a middle edge, Jody.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. If they can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddey in at the 2.
I get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Lock at 6. Lillard, the pass to Little. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
That one falls. And that's 13 points for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
With excellent footwork, Nurkic remains effective in those pick-and-roll situations.
Dort wide open. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Dort's got 13.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so you can't fault him for going for the block.
Whiteside's checked in for Portland. Justice Winslow comes in for Little. 2 points, that one goes. He's got 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Outside, Dort. Over to the wing. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Here is Lillard. He's got 12. And the dunk by Winslow.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
Checked in for Lillard.
Your Blazers Youth Dance Team.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pakusevsky, the pass to Holmgren. To the paint, and stolen by Whiteside. To the inside, Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Passes to Williams, takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 8 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Rob. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
Let's remember, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Simons, the pass to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Thunderball.
Stolen by Winslow.
How about the energy and activity on that play? Great steal.
The Thunder with the lead. Three-pointer. Pakusevsky with the bucket. Pakusevsky's got his first. Bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Now the feed to Whiteside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Reddish has checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Charge has checked in. And the Thunder, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. He's got 15. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Pakusevsky, the pass to Holmgren. Good on the shot. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Now here's Winslow. T right on him. Whiteside inside, covered by Sharch, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A different look now for Portland. Norkic checked in for Whiteside. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Now the pass to Joe. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Down low. Joe makes it off the glass. Joe's got 10 points.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sharp the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 6. Right wing. Pass to Sharch. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Sharch. Out to the wing. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Count the basket. 12 points for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 8. It's stolen by Sharch. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. And the layup's good off the glass.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Sharch up top. Here's Joe. 14 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Sharch. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Okashevsky's checked in for Sharch, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 7. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Lillard with it. Williams picks him up. And the dunk by Winslow.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
At the line for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe.
He's off on the second. Lillard with it, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
1 second left, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They dictate the pace, push the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Thunder leading by 6. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Little out there with Reddish. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Lillard. Inside, Little. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. The pass to Dort. That's good from Williams on the assist by Dort. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Simons against Giddey. Simons the pass to Little. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Pokusevski, and it's good. 2 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Giddey. Out left to the wing. Tries it from 9. And the shot is long. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Simon. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dort with the ball. Lillard picks him up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And Dort, no good on that one.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. 6 to shoot. Here's the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Lou Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. And it's Sharp in for Lillard.
The 4th and final quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey.
Let's hear it for
and it's Dort, top of the key.
Defense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the layup falls.
Holmgren.
Holmgren's got 19 points.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Simons, the pass to Thybulle. Kicks to Little. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Sharp. Here's Little. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
3rd personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Portland.
And so he hits both. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And there's the pass to Giddey. Tries from 10. And Thybulle sends it back. Here's Little. It's blocked.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. He kept his head and just stayed patient.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Well, we're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting their opponent.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Whiteside's checked in for Portland.
Hassan Whiteside. Oklahoma City.
And stolen by Lillard. Now, here's Sean.
For your Blazer defense.
He kicks to Reddish. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
For a t-shirt toss, who wants one? Fans, your Trail Blazers youth dance team.
Simons, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 14. Now Simons. He dishes it to Reddish. 4 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Portland no good that time either. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Giddey kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Giddey. They get it back. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Simons. .130 left to play in the final quarter. Nobody near Lillard. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 18 points just in the second half.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Outside, Dort. Over Reddish. That one rolling around and runs out.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Lugansdorf.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard outside. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good.
For Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's Lillard from deep three-point range. No good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
The end of the game.
Was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Pumpkin had him trick or treat. Bullet Victor sweet. I'm a guy on my Greeks in your. If that stop the sweet, put on his feet to take a goofy off the street. Recycle that, but it's me screaming free T till he